Hello. In today's lesson, we will practice reading a passage and identifying the signal words used in it. Also, we will discuss the functions of these identified signal words and see the role they play in connecting ideas and making the reader track and follow the logical succession and flow of these ideas. The passage we have is about low academic achievement. It first appears to you as a whole, as you see. It is composed of 4 paragraphs, an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. We will then take each paragraph separately and locate the signal words and study them. Let's start the first paragraph. As you see, the word "and" is used twice. It is one of the signal words that indicate harmonious addition. It's a conjunction that connects words, phrases, or sentences. In its first use, it connects 2 sentences, and it is preceded, as you see, by a comma. The addition, as underlined, a considerable number of students do not complete their study, is a negative point about university students, which is in concord or agreement with another negative point, also about university students, stated before "and," which is many university students have graduated with low cumulative averages. In its second use, it joins 2 nouns this time, the students and the doctors. Before we move to the second paragraph, the introduction tells about the problem of low academic achievement and relates it, as the last sentence of the introduction shows, to both the students and the doctors. The 2 body paragraphs are then expected to discuss the role of the students and that of the doctors. The second paragraph starts by stating that students play the main role in their achievement. Then we have the signal word "but," which indicates change. The expected change should affect the main role of the students in their achievement. The change is underlined, as can be seen. It is the interference of 3 reasons: psychological, economic, and social. In the underlined change, "and" is used to connect the last item in a series. After that, we have the signal word "respectively," which means in the order mentioned. It is a signal word that indicates sequence. So, after "respectively," there should be illustrations about psychological, economic, and social reasons in the same order. Notice the psychological reason, which is the first, is directly illustrated after the signal word "respectively." It is shown to you in blue. Next, we have the signal word "then," which also shows sequence. And after it, the second reason, which is the economic one, is explained. It is shown to you in purple. Then the signal word "finally" shows the last reason in the sequence, the social reason. It is shown to you in dark red. Back to the first reason, the psychological reason, colored in blue, there is "and" preceded by a comma, connecting 2 sentences. A lot of students do not like their majors, and they consequently lack the motivation to study hard. Again, the signal word "consequently" is followed by a result, lack the motivation to study hard, and preceded by a cause. A lot of students do not like their majors. Also, if we go back to the illustrated economic reason in purple, we have 4 signal words shown to you in bold. First, we have "and," used 3 times. In the first and third occurrences, it connects 2 noun phrases, the tuition fees and the cost of life, and their study and attendance. In the second occurrence, it is preceded by a comma and connects 2 sentences. Some students stop studying and others start working at the expense of their study and attendance. The fourth signal word is "as a result." It is a signal word of cause and effect, or reason and result. It is followed by a result, which is some students stop studying, and others start working at the expense of their study and attendance, and preceded by a cause or reason, which is the tuition fees, and the cost of life have become noticeably expensive that most ordinary people have become unable to make ends meet. Then the last sentence in paragraph 2 starts with although. Although is a signal word of change. The mentioned change is that doctors have been claimed by a number of students to be the obstacles in their achievement. Notice that the whole paragraph discusses the student's role, and this sentence introduces the instructor's role, which is a change. This leads us to the following paragraph, paragraph 3, which is about the instructor's or the doctor's role in the student's low academic achievement. If you look at paragraph 3, the signal words are colored. Let's start with words that signal addition. We have 5 ands colored in blue and the signal word in addition colored in red. There are also 2 signal words of addition. We have to illustrate, which indicates illustration, and there is for example, which is of course followed by an example. Then we have 3 signal words that indicate cause and effect, or reason and result. First, we have because, which is followed by a cause and preceded by a result. Then the words therefore and accordingly are followed by results and preceded by causes. Notice the word therefore, it is not used between 2 sentences here. It follows and to introduce a result, and the result is realized or embodied in a verb phrase, cannot be cooperative and motivating. Finally, the last paragraph, the conclusion, has 7 signal words. It starts as shown with to conclude, which is of the signal words that indicate the conclusion of a topic or the end of a sequence. Here, it is followed by the conclusion of the article. Next, there are 3 ands and the word moreover, all of which signal or indicate addition. And then because, a cause-effect signal word, is used twice followed by causes and preceded by results. At the end of this lesson, let's assert that all of the signal words used in the passage make it better connected and make the flow of ideas logically sequenced. Next time, we have a new reading strategy, which is mapping. See you then.